Oh, this is funny. From Lips of TikTok. During the San Francisco mayoral debate, London Breed exposed a candidate by asking him to name 3 drag queens in San Francisco, and he couldn't. He then desperately rants that he's super pro LGBTQ. What a clown show. Okay, we got to watch this. I mean, it's beyond parody, right? I keep saying that the left is trying to destroy satire and parody.
I'd like to ask Mark a question. You were at the Harvey Milk LGBT Democratic Club and couldn't name any LGBT advisors to your campaign. You were at the debate last week and couldn't name any drag queens on your own. I was wondering.
You couldn't name any drag queens on your own. You can't make this up. You can't. Truly is stranger than fiction these days.
If you could, this is an opportunity to redeem yourself. And if you could name 3 LGBTQ advisors for your campaign and 3 drag queens in San Francisco.
Like she's just owned him. She owned him because he couldn't name 3 drag queens. This is what leftist politics has devolved to. Where that actually matters in a debate. That apparently actually matters, or she believes that it does. That's what it's degraded to. We're getting near the end point of this, right? The logical end point of leftism in places like San Francisco, like the most far left places. All right, let's see this guy grovel.
So we're not gonna revise the drag queen question from last week. But what I will say is I'm incredibly proud of the support that I have from our LGBTQ plus community here in the San Francisco.
How does any of that matter? I mean, San Francisco has turned into a shithole. It's roundly mocked by sane people anywhere in the world. And this isn't going to help with the mocking. We're going to mock it right now, right? How can your brain be so addled by ideology that or just, I guess, cynical opportunism? How can it be so addled that you really think that's an own, that this is, or that, I mean, maybe this really does matter. I guess it does matter. These are the people that they're electing, right? They're choosing from. These are the people who have popular support. I guess it really does matter. How can your brain become so addled that this matters, that a candidate knowing the names of 3 drag queens actually matters to anything when you've got a city that's falling apart, businesses fleeing, drugs and despair and homelessness and crime everywhere? There's a poop map app that you can get to show you where all the poop is. Spoiler alert, it's everywhere. And yet, this is what they're discussing. She just owned him because he couldn't name 3 drag queens. Is the city just going to be abandoned like some old Mayan city from the 10th century? Just going to get abandoned? Everybody will just have to leave because the leadership is so incompetent and insane and ideological. They're just going to become like an abandoned city. There'll just be ruins, right? And people will talk about there used to be a city there, that everybody went insane. I don't know. Again, there's so much of this that it just seems like an alternate universe, right? It can't possibly be real. Yet it is. Somehow it is. Baffling, really. Baffling. This is so cringe. San Francisco is a lost cause. There is no help for that city. Crime in San Francisco is out of control, and London Breed's priority is drag queens. That's why crime is out of control in San Francisco. It's one of those things where we heard it with our own ears, but it's still hard to believe that it's actually true, that this could happen. I mean, it's like a Monty Python skit. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.